Alright, K391 and Alan Walker there with Ignite. And when it comes to igniting something, there's nothing as inspiring as knowing somebody really, really young creating roars overseas, dancing her heart out, singing her heart out, bleeding music. Here this morning, I'm just so thrilled to have Hither with us. First and foremost, let me congratulate you. That is what has been on my mind, when you were coming to the studio and I'm like, how do I open this? I mean, I need to congratulate you because it's such a young age to be able to achieve what you are achieving. And boy, I'm just thinking at 30 what you're going to do, and now in your teens you're just coming up with music videos. And girl, I'm aware that you're in town and you've been going to Cherrapunji and other places shooting your video.
Yeah.
Very, very clever. Tell us about your journey.
Well, actually, I came to India about 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
The team and I recording music videos,
Mm-hmm.
performing, concerts, talking to people, empowering people. Just the common basic thing of my life.
But when did you realize that music had the power to inspire people, and when did you realize that you could be the medium of this inspiration?
So, actually, I knew that music could carry out emotions from a young age because I started off singing when I was 4 years old, okay? And I started with Indian classical music. And let me tell you, I had no idea what words were coming out of my mouth, but I understood the emotions of it. So I knew it had the power to do that. But at 13, I was a bit dramatic and I wrote down a journal entry, and I was singing Western music at that point. So I was like, how about I turn this into a song? Let me tell you, that song was not that good, okay? It was just a rant of my emotions. But I posted it because why not? And I was scrolling through the YouTube comments and I saw a comment from this girl. She was handicapped and she had ADHD.
Oh my.
And she said she was suicidal. And my song changed her life. And I was this 13-year-old girl who didn't know what was going on.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about We Will Last? The
No,
song?
no.
That came later.
Much later. I'm talking about Standing Up with Pride.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Definitely improved from then, but when I read her comment, it gave me so much motivation because I was just this random 13-year-old, not just making music.
True.
And I had the power to change somebody's life. So when I realized that, that's when I figured it out.
And I guess the gift of music will only become meaningful if you being able to share it with others and bless your hearers and at least make a change in some way or the other, yeah?
I mean, after that, I realized that music does not have a specific region. I mean, there's music from all over the world, and listening to Indian music or listening to other kinds of music, you can still feel the emotions and still understand what's going on even if you don't understand the language. So that's why I'm using it to communicate my message.
Absolutely amazing. All right, we'll hold on to that thought this morning with Hither right here on 91.1 Mirchi. It's hot. Shot Me Down, a lovely track there by David Guetta and Skylar Grey. I'm Gordon. This is 91.1 Mirchi, and shooting half of the young crowd here in town is Hither. She's here and she's been creating such a row and reboy district in some of the schools here in town and meeting and inspiring other girls. But tell me, Hither, I just wanted to know, since you've written a lot about being a teen, what advice can you give to teens who are struggling with their identities every single day?
Okay, so I was in that stage not long back, and I'll just tell you guys what my mom told me.
Okay.
Title of my album here, but she said, "We are who we are." She said it in a much more intricate way, but I just summed it down to that. She said, "Hitha, you were born the way you are to achieve what your purpose is. There is no point in trying to be somebody else when that someone is already taken. Why do you want to be a photocopy of someone? We are who we are. There's nothing you can do to change that. So just grow and prosper from there." And I understand that finding your identity is so hard. Because there's so many options, so many things, so many interests to choose from, to gather into making you your own personal.
And I guess at the end of the day, you're also afraid to listen to yourself too much because
Yeah.
the truth might scare the hell out of you.
Exactly.
You know, but
Yeah.
being brave and being out there and knowing that we are who we are
Yeah.
and coming into terms with just being fine with it is absolutely
You just have to
amazing.
embrace everything you are, because you have to live life to the fullest, live life happy, and you cannot do that without being completely you.
Another thing that's been on my mind is I've been wanting to know for a long time, what is the meaning of your name, Hither?
Hither means pleasant.
Ah, you're more than pleasant, I would
Oh,
say.
thank
that.
you so
You're
much.
gorgeous, you're superbly talented. All right, so there you go, Hither, a little bit more. Right here on 91.1 Mirchi, we're looking at 5 songs back to back. Catch us in a sec. Hello there, good morning, welcome back. I'm Gordon, and sitting right beside me is Hither in conversation this morning in the morning show on 91.1 Mirchi. Hither, are there any icons that you look up to? You are an icon yourself in the United States, and everybody is singing praises of your talent and what you do and how you tend to inspire others besides inspiring you. But who is your icon? I would like to know that.
Well, this is a little bit boring, but it's my grandmother.
It's never boring, believe me.
Because she was such a powerful and well-spoken woman. Okay? She was a principal of a big school, and she had all of these life goals, dreams, and she actually sang as well. My mom says that my personality is very similar to my grandmother's, and I take that as a really, really big compliment, because my grandmother was a super caring, super genuine person, and she loved to read and sing and do all these amazing things. She loved playing volleyball.
Oh, wow, that sounds cool.
Yeah,
right?
when she was young, she would actually go out and play volleyball while all her siblings would be doing chores or watching something. And I actually got into volleyball too. So yeah, she's my greatest inspiration, because no matter what the world said she could be, she couldn't be. She pushed it all to the side and decided her own path.
Wow, you're such a blessing, Heather. I can tell a few minutes ago you were mentioning about your mother teaching you a life lesson, and now your grandmother. I can just tell that your heart is just so grateful and you're just so full of the love. And we grow an image of those we love, like they say. And truly, I can see the fruits. The apple, after all, doesn't fall far from the tree. What kind of food for now? This beautiful track by Barbara Streisand and Barry Gibb, right here on 91.1 Mirchi. It's hot. The Chainsmokers there with Sick Boy right here on 91.1 Mirchi. Good morning, I'm Gordon, and right beside me we have the gorgeous, the talented. Go to YouTube, go to Hither, find out her channel over there and listen to her music, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, Hither, the thing is, since you're in the country right now, can you see any Indian music or Indian inspired music coming from you anytime soon? Can we see that?
Ooh, I can't promise anything, but I'm definitely learning and leaning towards that market, because I am Indian. I embrace my culture and I love my culture, and so I don't see why not.
Truly. But we're looking at hardcore Bollywood and all that. Would you incorporate some of that music into your very own music?
Again, no promises, but very possibly in the future.
You're really very, very young. I feel really small sitting right beside you, because knowing for a fact that you're still a teenager and you've achieved so much. But where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Wow, that is such a complicated question, because the answer to that has changed like every 5 months for me.
So where do you see yourself 5 months from now? Let's
5 months from now.
You grow like literally in every sense of the word. So give it 5 months. Forget about 10 years.
5 months. In 5 months, I see myself actually doing what I'm doing right now, because there's nothing I want to change. I'm so content in what I'm doing right now. Maybe just reaching a bigger audience, because I think that just talking to more people and giving them some inspiration is all I want to do in my
It's
life.
massive. It's really big when you know that you really want something from your bottom of your heart. It comes from believing yourself, because if you do believe yourself, we will believe you as well. Because if you just do it because it's cool, because the world believes in some way or the other, we'd be smelling that rat. And we'd address the elephant in the room for sure. All right, we'll be right back. But for now, Tiesto and the Zeko, this beautiful track called Jackie Chan, right here on 91.9 Mirchi. It's hot. Kings and Queens, a lovely, lovely track there by Ava Max on 91.1 Mirchi. Good morning. Yes, I'm here this morning with Hither, all the way from California. She's here in town, and why not take the opportunity to chit chat with her? And as a last note, as a last message, what is the one thing that you'd like to tell the people of Shillong, especially those young minds and young hearts over there, just wanting to make and create a difference in their own little way? What is your message?
I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I'll say it again because I live by this. I would say just live life. And I know that seems super simple and super not that inspiring, but it's because I understand how hard it is to keep going through after such difficulties, after hardships that people face. And I know how hard it is to find your identity, to find your voice, to find your passions, and forget about all that, because at the end you just want to be happy. Just do what you love to do what makes you happy, because again, you only have one life to live. And so what is the point of living that life with expectations that other people put on you, stereotypes that other people place on you? I mean, there's really no point at all. So again, just live life.
I will take this and I'll move it forward and push it a little further by telling you two to live life like Hither is living here. Absolutely amazing. Let's talk about the song that I'm about to feature. What would you like Shillong to hear?
We will last, you guys.
Live life because we will last, that's for
course.
sure. Let's talk about the song a little. Why have you written this one?
I wrote this one when it was the worst point during the COVID pandemic. And it seemed like the world was gonna end, seriously. And it was actually kind of a reminder for me as well, because I was in a very, very dark place. And I wrote the song to motivate myself, as well as anyone who's gonna listen, that we will last through all of the hardships that we're gonna face. Through all the things that life may throw at us, because we can make it. We're strong enough. We have the power to last.
Absolutely amazing. So Shillong, here is the testimony of why I'm singing praises to this gorgeous, lovely lady, Hither, sitting right beside me. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so
We
much.
will play this amazing song. You seep in with not just your ears, but your heart and your mind too. I'll be right back right here on 91.9 Mirchi. It's hot.
You leave me, never let me go. We'll get through the surface, we'll get through the storms. Waiting for you to come back, hope that we will always last. Wish that you could see me now, where I am. I never understand how you get through alone. I'll be there to save you from unknown. I will always care for you, you just need to be there too. You can always count on me to be there for you. I will never leave, never leave. Don't you ever see, please just talk to me, I am who you need. We will last, we will last. We are free, can't you see? We will last, we will last. I will stand for what you live in, stand for who you are. We'll get through the rainfall, we'll get through the scars. We'll make sense of everything, hope that you won't change a thing. Wish that you could see me now, who I am. I will stand with you forever, forever I'll go. Need me, I will be there through the wars. I wish you could understand, you don't need to take a stand. I will go through anything to be there for you. I will never leave, never leave. Don't you ever see, please just talk to me, I am who you need. We will last, we will last. We are free, can't you see? We will last, we will last. Always here for you, don't have a clue, yeah. Always here for you, don't have a clue. If you think you're falling, all you gotta do is call me. Don't let the bad vibes go and write your story. We will last, best feeling